Hey y'all, it's Michelle. Do you have that one drawer in your house that makes you cringe just a little whenever someone else goes to open it? The junk drawer. Yep, we all have one. Come along with me today as I continue along my minimalist journey and purge my junk drawer. Okay, so I just want to come back quickly and add that my goal here is not to get rid of the junk drawer. Junk drawers have their place in our lives. There's just some things around our home that just don't belong anywhere else, which is why the junk drawer came to be. So my goal here is to think of what I really use. Number one, I'll look at each item and decide, am I using this? If I am, then great. I'm going to set that aside and it will stay in the junk drawer. If I'm not using it, then why am I not using it? Is it broken? If so, it goes in the trash. If not, then I have to think, is there someone that I know that can use this or that may want it? Or if not, then it will be, perhaps it's something that can bless someone else at the Goodwill. So it will go in the Goodwill bag. So that is my thought process as I go through this. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so my drawer is pretty clean. There's some spots in there that I couldn't get out, but at least it's been wiped down. So now the walk of shame over to see what was in my junk drawer. Okay, so there are this thing here. These are things that I think I'm going to just throw away. This cuts absolutely nothing. I don't even know what I ever used it for. This thing is just weird. I'm gonna keep my baster and pizza cutter. This particular corkscrew, this is perfectly fine, but I don't use it, so I'm not gonna keep that. These things here from Bath and Body Works, I'm not going to throw them away. I haven't used them in a long time, but of course I'm not going to throw them away because just because I'm not in the mood for them now. This is something that definitely is too expensive to keep repurchasing whenever the mood hits me, so I'll just keep those, and I'll probably start buying some refills again around the holidays. These are two little dishes. I think I use these to set larger candles on, so I'll keep those because I do burn a lot of candles. Now, you saw me hesitate perhaps when I was filming these. These are all wooden spoons that my godmother brought me back from her different trips to Africa. And I've never done anything with them really. And I hesitated because, number one, this hurt me because of the fact that they were in the junk drawer. A couple of them are broken now. But I was thinking that these actually match my floors. I think I can do something with these on the wall or something. I can do something with these besides just having them in my drawer. So I'm going to think about those later, and perhaps that'll be a future video. I'll show whatever project I ended up doing with those. Had two pair of scissors. This letter opener I have not been able to find in forever, so that was a nice find. This thing here, this baller thing, I don't do anything with that. That's going to the Goodwill, and I don't know, what is this, something for cheese? I don't know. This thing here, that's some type of Allen wrench or something. I don't know, don't quote me on this stuff, guys. This I do use to zest peel apples. This stuff that's Pixies, Her, Treats and Bones and things, that needs to go somewhere else. So this is the one item that I think can go, does not belong in the junk drawer. Random bits and bops, sewing kit stuff. I don't know what any of this stuff is. So I'm sure someone out there does, but I don't. I know I don't like this type of bottle stopper, so I'm not going to use that. This silly pen. I have no idea what this thing is. It's probably some type of aerator or something. I'm glad to find these because they were right on top, so it's not like they were lost. But I'm actually going to keep these out to clean. Oh, no, I'm not. Scratch that. My garbage disposal doesn't even work. I was going to clean my garbage disposal, but I'm still going to keep these. So when I get my garbage disposal installed, then I'll have that. This is just some random book. I can always use a book to keep notes or something in. All this stuff here, I don't use these things. I don't have a use for that. And this thing, I don't know, it's a faucet aerator. This came off my faucet. I'm gonna go ahead and take this to Goodwill because somebody may be able to use that. Random keys and just junk. I actually have a toolbox, so these two items will go in my toolbox. Duct tape and that thing there. Those sponges, I don't even like this kind, so I'm probably I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But those are the things that I took out of my junk drawer, and I will show you in a moment what makes it back in. And now for the grand reveal. My new and improved junk drawer. As you can see, not much made it back in, but the things that did make it back are things that I do use or will use, but that are very useful to me. This is a sewing kit, some pens, my 2 refills, letter openers, scissors, some matches, and tea light candles. Everything else is either going in the trash or I didn't really have a whole lot for Goodwill. Most of that stuff was just junk. Some of the utensils, though, just made it over to the actual utensil drawer. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next minimalist video. Please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe.